I will not encourage people to date for a long time.
Please repeat that before you give us the reason why.
I will not encourage people to date for a long time, for many years. Hakuna kitu ya kujuana sana. But I also would discourage men from marrying when they are unstable.
Hello and welcome to My Wife series. Probably you're wondering what is My Wife series. You know, how you watch part 1, part 2, and now you're wondering My Wife series ni nini? Welcome to My Wife series. My Wife series is a series of episodes talking about marriage. What is marriage? Is it a must for you to get married? What are the enemies of marriage? Je, ni lazima mtu afanye harusi ya kanisani ama sio lazima? My name is Diana Yegon. Ukipenda uniite Diana Kai, which is very very important because I am, check the ring, Mrs. Kai, okay? So today I'm having someone very very important. Kwenye hii show we are involving experts, people with experiences. Kwa hivyo hapa we don't just talk things for the sake of talking them, but we are having experts, people with experiences, whether ni dating, their dating journeys or dating lives, marriage lives, imekuwaje na inafaa kuwa aje, okay? Na ikikubamba, kama uko na swali ama uko na comment, drop them in the description. Okay, what is it called? In the comment section. Sawa. So introducing my guest, because I don't want to talk much, I am giving experts time to talk. Sawa. Okay, let's do this. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yes, what's your name? Kindly introduce yourself. Ndo wale watu wana to watch waweze kukujua.
My name is David Maina. I'm a pastor with the Life Vision Ministries. I'm born again. I'm married and I'm a father.
Interesting. Hapo kwa marriage sana. How long have you been married?
We celebrated our 4th anniversary last week.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Last week?
Yes, 9th July. It should be last
9th week. July.
Yes.
I think there's something with 9th. Juu hata sisi yetu ni 19th. So kuna ka 9 mahali. So I think it is it biblical, the 9? Ama najibandikia.
For us it was the day between our birthdays. My birthday is on 11th, her birthday is on 7th. So we settled on 9th.
Eish.
So we have a celebration from 7th to 11th.
Yeah, but when people are in love, they get so creative. You think of vitu zenye hata watu wafikiriangi. Yeah. Anyway, so I'd love to know what's her name kwanza?
Her name is Lucy.
Please say hi to her. I'm so sure she'll watch this video.
Hi, Lucy. Yeah, I love you so very much.
Hey. So how long did you date before you decided to settle on marrying?
We had been friends for long. I think I first saw her in high school. I was a tutor, she was a student. I just finished.
You were
a tutor.
Okay.
I'd finished my Form 4, preparing to join the university. I was given a job to be a tutor, and so I saw her for the first time.
At her school?
Yes, in her school. But nothing. There was nothing more. She later joined our church. We were friends. I never thought of her as a spouse. But from 2017, that's the time I asked her out. And we dated from 2017 and married in 2021.
Those, how many years?
About 3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Okay.
It was late 2017. Yes.
Why would you date for 3 years? Do you think it's a long time, Mama? Is it a good time?
It is a long time. I will not encourage people to date for a long time.
Please repeat that before you give us the reason why.
I will not encourage people to date for a long time, for many years. Hakuna kitu ya kujuana sana. But I also would discourage men from marrying when they are unstable. So I was not very stable. My ministry, I'm a pastor. The ministry was young. I didn't want to bring her into my own wilderness. So I needed to have some semblance of stability.
So is money a factor?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Should someone have some money to get married?
Yes,
or to marry?
They should have some semblance of stability. You should have a home. You should have an income. If you were to look for the context of the Bible, Adam was already working. Yes, God had already given him, the Bible says that God had given him work to till the ground. So before Eve came, the man was stable in every aspect. He was just lonely as far as the Bible is concerned. Wow. So I would say you need some stability. Msichana wenyewe asikuje alale kwa floor. Alale kwa floor ama ama unamletea bread jioni na supu ndio sapa. You know, I think you should have some semblance of stability.
Do you know most people out there say ni sawa, pesa ni muhimu, but kama mnapendana you build together and get something huko mbele.
But utajengaje maisha na love, you know? I think it's important for a man to have a vision, to have already begun his vision. That is why you need a helpmate. You need a helper because there's something you're already doing with yourself. Yeah. So for me, I needed some semblance of stability.
Yeah.
So when I had my own, I was living in my own home. I mean, a rented space, my own perimeter compound, a 3-bedroom house. I felt that was enough stability for me to bring her on board. But of course, she was a bit impatient. She was feeling like, oh, you're taking too long.
Yeah, she
but
asked
also,
you?
Yes, she asked me. She said, but I would always assure her and tell her, once I am stable enough, I wanted also to be a demonstration to the people that I'm mentoring in church. So for that reason, I needed to do it the right way. As far as the Bible is concerned, I needed to be able to pay dowry. I needed to be able to do a good wedding, not a flashy, but a good wedding. And for that requires money. I didn't want to begin a marriage life with debts or with fear of the unknown. So I needed some semblance of stability. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, that's new. So if someone out there who's watching this video has been dating for some time and they're stable enough, let them get married.
Yes, why? What are they waiting
if
for?
They're not stable,
yeah,
wanafaa kungoja bado until they get stable. What if somebody doesn't get stable? You know, vitu zingine ni mpango ya Mungu tu. I might be so hard working, but I'm not getting stable as I'd want.
As far as ni mpango ya Mungu, the Bible says that a man who cannot provide for his own household is worse than an infidel. So if you are not capable of providing for somebody's girl, I mean, mtoto wa watu, I think your priorities are wrong. First of all, get stability, then get married. Because kids will come along. When kids begin to come along, the bills will begin to increase.
Yeah.
Zamani walikuwa wanauliza kama...
So you discourage this thing, let's build together.
No, we should build together, but you should, I mean, usikuje kama sina form, sina mbele, sina nyuma. You know, nipate form kwanza alafu kuje, then we join our hands.
Men who are watching this video, please drop your comments hapo kwenye comment section, starting with our videographer Jmo. Please drop those comments hapo. Now, we've talked about money and as a factor to marry or to get married. Let's talk about age. Are you older than your wife? Which I think
yes, I am.
Okay, so does age matter?
I think it matters. It matters in the sense that when you are far apart, you know, mumeachana sana, I think one can be too mature for the other.
Okay.
So your focus may not be the same. For example, if a man is at his 40s and is marrying a girl in the 20s, the man is too mature. He's thinking about investment, you know. So I think you need an age gap where both of you can see life from the same lenses. Yeah.
What is the ideal marriage age?
I don't have an ideal age, but I would say they say that a man is still maturing well into his 30s. So I don't advocate him to marry in his 30s, but a man is still maturing well into his 30s. Ladies mature quite early.
Yeah.
So I would say, for me, I think I advocate for 25 and above.
For ladies, that is? For
ladies and men both, 25 and above.
Okay.
And the age gap should not be beyond 8 years, in my own suggestion. I think beyond 8 years. 8 years.
Sasa hesabu yangu na bwanangu. Okay. So thank you so much for that. I think there are so many beliefs concerning marriage. Every morning we wake up, there's someone who said something about marriage. What does the Bible say? Is it a must for someone to get married? Because with this generation that we are in, the Gen Z generation, people fear marriages a lot. Is it a must mtu kwanza kuolewa ama kuoa?
It's not a must. It's not a must. But now you can't, you won't say that you don't want to get married, but you want to enjoy the benefits of marriage. Because I think today's societies, people are sleeping around, but they don't want marriage. They call them friends with benefits.
Yeah.
But I think, according to me, once you understand marriage from God's perspective, because God is the one who instituted marriage. God is the one who has the blueprint of marriage. So if you understand marriage from God's perspective, because because you want to have kids, many people are saying, I want kids, but I don't want marriage. Then what kind of kids are you going to raise up? Yeah, you're going to raise kids with a lot of dysfunctions, so they are not going to, they need the input of a father. A father brings authority. You want sons who can respect authority. You don't want to raise girls with daddy issues. So I think if we understand marriage from God's perspective, then I think we will not have reasons to fear marriage. But marriage is not a must. Yeah, there are people who decided to be celibate like Paul. So you can choose, I want to serve God. And that's a personal choice. Yeah.
Okay, sawa. Why do you think now people fear marriage?
I think it's wrong information and lack of models. When people are not armed with the right information, because you see, they say when you don't understand the purpose of something, you are likely to abuse it. So I think people are not armed with the right information. We have today in our society there is so much knowledge, so much information. Some information is not right, so but when we have the right information, I think we have no grounds to fear marriage. Then we have no models. Because when you have grown up from a family where the father, the mother, there was peace, you saw their marriage, you envied their marriage, or there are people in your hood that you saw and admired, then you will be ultimately be drawn to marriage.
Yeah. Wacha niite hii kama commercial break. Because you've been married for some years now. You're a pastor. You're also guided by the word of God.
Yeah.
But kwako, how has marriage been?
Marriage has been interesting. I would say the 4 years of marriage, one, niligongwa na mshtuko. No, ground and different. Unajua mtu anaingia
It's not what you expected.
Mtu anaingia kwa marriage ukiwa na expectations. And sometimes those expectations cannot be met.
So tupe tu mfano moja. What is an expectation you thought, yani hii marriage yangu itakuwa hivi, and then kwa ground ikakuwa tofauti kabisa?
I expected in the morning that before I leave for work, my wife will hold me, check whether I'm dressed right, pray over me, speak over my day. Okay, today she prayed over me when I was coming, and we were together with our son. But doesn't happen every other day. Yeah, there are days she's tired, there are days she slept late, maybe because we have a newborn. She was fussy. So una realize zile vitu ulikuwa una expect, una realize ground vitu ni different. So
na kwa hizo expectations zimewa affect in any kind of way?
They did, but I think what was important for us, we would sit down and communicate. We would sit down and communicate, because you see, there are 3 reasons why people have issues in marriage. Serious issues. One is power. And when we're dealing power is when you don't know your needs, and sasa unapata marriage iko imbalanced. One spouse needs zake zinakuwa met, the other one anafuago needs zake for the sake of peace. So ana grow resentment over time. Because there are needs I have, and my husband or my wife is not meeting my needs, so I am having to forego my needs for the sake of peace.
Uzikubali tu juu una option.
Another issue is finances. It's a serious issue in marriage. And the other one is sex. Those are the main issues that cause people to have a serious rift. And over time you drift apart and you grow resentment. So for us, we talk. We talk. We talk. Like there are days my wife will tell me, and this is an issue we have an issue as men. My wife will tell me, you have ignored my emotional needs. Yes. And for us men, hiyo story ni ngumu kuelewa.
it's something you men have.
Yeah.
Is it called? I read somewhere that men function with what is it called? Logics.
Yeah, logic.
While women we function with emotions.
With emotions.
So how do we come like this to agree?
I think we have to have conversations, and we have to understand each other. Yes, we have to, because to put it better, I would say I would come up with I would, like, there's a day when my wife is telling me that you ignore my emotional needs, the first reaction was to defend myself. But let alone, because we were in the middle of something, I just realized we are not okay, and I asked her, according to you, what is wrong with us? And she said, you have ignored my emotional needs. And I realized, wanasemaga, it's our right side, our left side of the brain did not fully develop. Na pia sisi tulipoamuka tuliona wanyama, Adam aliona wanyama. So lakini Eve alipoamuka aliona Adam. So women are so relational. Sisi tuko hiyo place ya logic, we analyze, we think things, we looking for solution. Sometimes a wife is not looking for a solution. She just unburdening, and she just want to emotionally connect with her husband. That is, my wife would tell me, I just needed a hug, I didn't want you to advise me.
True.
Yeah, so those, I think it's important for women to understand where we are coming from, and also for men to understand where women are coming from. Yes, I would also say another issue I would say for us, another issue that really was an issue was conflict resolution.
Yeah.
There are people who can really take a conflict and prolong it. Ama wapeane silent treatment. And for others, they just put it under the rug. And you see, those are not ways to solve issues. So for us in the first and second years, we had it rough. We didn't know how to have a peaceful conflict resolution. So sometimes we would just go silent. We would say no sleeping without an argument, but we would go to bed and wake up and we are still mad at each other. But right now, we talk. We have known each other. My wife would rather process an issue before talking. Me, I want to talk it now, right now. She wants to process it, then talk about it later. But I think it's something
with the ladies, because we are functioning with emotions. Lazima ni feel kwanza. Alafu yani ule nifanyia hivyo. But for you, because you're using logics, ilifanyika hivi 1 2 3, sasa inafaa kwa hivi na hivi.
But I think also we have to, wewe utoke kukaa sana, usikae na issue sana. Na mimi pia ni kuallow process. So it's a journey. It's a journey where you have to. So for me, I would say my marriage has been good. We are learning. And for this far, we thank God. We really thank God.
Good job, Lucy. Uko sawa. So moving away from that, I think I have 2 or 3 more questions because of time. What you've mentioned, I think you umejibu swali langu before hata nikuulize, but this was basically the enemies of marriage. You've mentioned conflict resolution. People don't know how to solve their conflicts vizuri. And then what are some more things that are enemies to marriage?
One, I would say, I would encourage people to hang around, have a senior couple, have a couple your age, and have a senior couple. I would call them a mentor couple. Like for me and my wife, we have a mentor couple. They're over 50 years. They were the people who were our best couple on our wedding. So we just hang around. We just go have conversations, talk about this and that. So you need that. You need that because at our age, there's just so much information coming around. So you need people you can walk with. You need people who can put you to order. Tunasemaga, you have to allow somebody, wewe ni unampatia ruhusa, that they can call you to order. They can tell you, on this one, I think you're wrong. Or they can help you to process. Ukikaa na wao unajua, I'm not the only one going through this. This is not peculiar to me. So I think that is important. That's important. Yes.
Before we get to the conclusion, I feel like uko na vitu mingi sana you should share with us, but because of time tunaikata mbio mbio. There's something called third parties.
Yes.
Since kama sisi when we were undertaking our premarital classes, we were told to be very careful about the people that we allow into our family. Do you think, for instance, the mentor couple is a third party? And what are other third parties that people should really, really be careful about involving into their marriage?
I agree with you that best couple is a third party. I had an issue in church of a man. I officiated his wedding, and his best man was overstepping. He was really overstepping. Actually, to an extent where he went and helped the wife to move out of his home.
Oh wow!
You get? And so when we talked with them and they reconciled after some months actually, and we were having conversation, they asked me, what do we do about this man? I told them, don't snob him, but don't give him more information. I told them, as your pastor and the best couple, we are all third parties. We can only advise, we can only come in as far as you allow. Because even their parents who meddle. So I think it's the responsibility of the couple to determine how far other people can come into them.
Okay, how far is far? What are the information that I'm supposed to give to the third party? Ni maneno gani? It is, for instance, if I have an issue in my family.
Yes.
Ni vitu kama gani sifai kusema? Even if I'm asking for mentorship, ama kusaidiwa, ama advice from a third party.
My take would be, this is me. Why not have both of you when you're having a third party? Because when you begin to unburden yourself to a third party without your spouse, you are likely to have emotional connection
with the third party.
With the third party. So if there is any conversation, healthy conversation, that is not, like for me, if I have an issue that with my marriage, and I have had an issue with my marriage, and I go to my best man, and we like doing nyamachoma or coffee, you know. He loves coffee. And when we are taking coffee, I'll talk to him as a man. And he will speak to me from a man perspective. Na hiyo story yetu inaishiaga hapo. But if it's an issue between me and my wife, and we need help both of us, then it should be both of us going to the best couple, both of us. Yes, not one of us
kwenda kwa best man wetu.
Yes. And if you have to, then I think you better deal with the one of your gender. Like I would deal, and you see, you can also weigh, are they objective in their advice? Yeah. Are they biased in their advice? Is their advice sober? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you need to be accountable to somebody. You need somebody who can bring you to order. You need that. Yes.
Okay. So you can sip your coffee as we get
it's
now
a hot
to conclusion.
seat, so.
Yes, it is. So if you're still watching this video, kindly comment. So far, so good. Unaonaje history ya marriage? Are you willing to marry? Have you been married? And why did you choose to make that decision? Now, in conclusion, Pastor, what is the biggest red flag you've seen in marriages all over?
All right. I think I would say for ladies, I think you want to watch for a man who how he responds to authority. That is very key for men. How does he respond to authority? Because you need somebody who can be called to order by somebody he regards superior. How does he treat the women in his life? How does he treat his mother? How does he treat his sister? You get? I think when for men, when you want to marry, I think you want to see how does she conduct herself. You know, how her moral, her character, you know, her values. Yeah. Now that's why I encourage people to have a journey. Mtu haizi vaa mask for a long time. Kuna mali tu ata shed. Yeah.
Sawa. So finally, what would you tell? Kitu tu random inakuja kwa kichwa when you hear about marriage.
Yeah.
What would you tell that person who's watching this video?
I will tell them that their traditional marriage, their contemporary marriage, their Christian marriages, I will tell them, please read the Bible. The Bible has the blueprint. The Bible is the authority on how God wanted us to do marriage. And when you read the Bible, you'll know how to do your marriage. You know, like you read the Bible and you realize there were no harsh women. There were no Christian harsh women. So it helps you to know how to respect your man, because for a man, respect is a need. The moment you are an enforcer, you are harsh, then the man sees you as a fellow man. So read the Bible, understand the Bible.
Burudi hapo. Hapo, what is your as a fellow man?
Men are confrontational.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so the moment a woman becomes confrontational, then the man sees you as a fellow man. You're being there were no harsh women
Fellow
in
men.
the Bible.
Stop that tabia kabisa.
Yeah. No, it's women who are confrontational.
Women, umesema mwanaume atamwona kama a fellow man.
Yeah, kwa sababu she is confrontational.
Yeah.
Yes, because respect is different. Respect is different for every man. So and respect is a need for a man.
For a man, yeah.
Yes, just like affection is a need for a woman. So read the Bible, understand the Bible. Yeah, expand your horizon of information, and you're going to conquer, and you're going to have a successful family life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. This was super amazing. I'm glad that we get to have these conversations on My Wife series, because in as much as tunaongea, you're an expert who's had experiences pia. I'm also learning day by day, because pia sisi we've not been here for too long, and I'm glad that somebody who's watching this video pia yanapata time and information ya ku learn a lot about marriages. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for honoring our invite. I don't take this for granted. May you be blessed.
Thank you for having me.
And to you who is watching this video, asante sana for watching this video. Please subscribe. Usisahau ku comment, okay? What do you have to say about marriages? And also, if you have a story you'd love to share kuhusiana na ndoa, andika tu hapo chini how we might get to reach you so you can share with us. Thank you so much, and until the next video, bye bye.